Hi, my name's Gareth Middleton and I'm the English coordinator at Park Lane Primary School in Nuneaton. Over the years that I've been teaching, over 20 years, I've come to realise that handwriting is so important because the shape of words helps children learn their spelling. If they're forming their letters correctly, sizing them correctly, placing them correctly, and they can see the shape of those words, I think it really helps them learn how to spell. It helps them get pride in their work as they're structuring their sentences. It helps them actually see where punctuation needs to go a lot better if they're forming the letters and the words correctly. I know that lots of people think nowadays with modern technology that we don't really need handwriting skills, that we could just type everything, and it's very immediate in that sense, but it's not as immediate as a piece of paper to children. Children wouldn't automatically get to handle what they've created if it's been created on a tablet. So having the handwriting skills is so important, but also the StartB program has shown that it's not just about handwriting, it's about their fine motor skills in so many other ways. So it is definitely important, having that dexterity with your hands is important even if you're using technology. So being able to write and structure things correctly is essential, really. At Park Lane we had a bit of a divide with handwriting. In Key Stage 2 things were developing quite well because there was a cursive handwriting programme, but it was a bit too difficult for younger children to get into. So really Key Stage 1 were floundering for something. They wanted a scheme that could start developing handwriting down there. Lots of members of staff didn't really like the cursive handwriting style in Key Stage 2 either, with everything kind of being joined before they'd even form the letters. So everybody kind of knew that we wanted something, but we always valued handwriting and tried to have as much writing as possible in our displays. So we knew that it was worth pursuing, trying to find something that would improve handwriting across the school. We got involved with StartB because one of our children who entered the BIC Handwriting Olympiad won the bronze prize, and the bronze prize involved Melanie from StartB coming in and running a match fit assessment of the children in Year 6. When Melanie came, she was very impressed by their writing and by the writing that we valued in our displays, and so offered us the chance to be a sponsored school. One of the things I feel really lucky about at Park Lane is that the nursery manager and the teachers in reception really want to get to grips with StartB straight away and get the children in the early years section of the school forming their letters correctly, having a really good pencil grip and learning about how to join up even at that early stage. So as they're forming letters, they're seeing how they can structure words from it, and it really is having a big impact straight away, and it's great that such young children are really taking to it as well. Yeah, I think one of the benefits with StartB is because the children at such a young age in reception are going to be able to practice how to form all their letters, both lowercase and uppercase, and then going into Year 1 start learning how to join up. It means that by being automatic writers, it's going to be one of the factors taken out of the equation when they're really getting to grips with spelling and all their phonics skills, and their independent writing. Not having to think about that, having sort of like really neat handwriting, really well, clearly well-formed handwriting, something that's second nature, it really is going to benefit them, because it is one less factor to think about. There's so many things in a piece of writing to control and think about, and it'll be great for the kids not to have to worry about that. One of the great things is that we've been given 2 StartB handwriting stations, 2 small ones with 15 light boxes in each and all the resources. And what's great is on wheels, they can be moved easily between the classes. When one class needs all 30 light boxes, they're able to take both of the stations and implement StartB for their lessons over the week. Reception get to split the 2 stations so that they can have groups doing StartB either with the teacher, some independent tasks as well. And because it has, we really carefully timetable it to get the most out of it, it means that children in other year groups that need handwriting intervention get the chance to use them as well, and having it in 2 stations means it can be in more places at the same time. I think one of the really good things about StartB is that the presenter of each lesson, Hannah Jane, is a child. She is one of the children's peers, and I think the children really relate to that. Also, there's the benefit that because Hannah Jane's delivering the lesson, that the teachers are free to really go around and support the children. They're not having to just teach from the front and not then being able to go around and check the children all doing it. That is their only role really, to go and support the children while the lesson's going on. Also, the children know what's expected of them because the lessons are so consistent in that the delivery, the pattern of the lessons is the same each time. So that's really good for the children. They get to know what's expected of them, and children like that kind of repetition. I think one of the developments that's going to help with Start B is the addition of handwriting line exercises and further joins linked to spellings. I think that'll really benefit the programme, especially taking it on maybe into year 2 if it's needed, or with further interventions throughout the school. If I had to pick something that it would be quite a nice way to develop it further, maybe some kind of process by which introducing pen licenses is incorporated into Start B, so that the children know they get to a certain point and they can be presented with a pen. And maybe some element of the children having the opportunity to try different styles of pen to find out which one suits them. Might be something that could be developed too. At Park Lane in the summer term, we're hoping to host a tea and cake event where we're going to invite English leads and head teachers along to see some of the Start B resources, see it in action, and hopefully join the programme too. So come along.